Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Adam and Dedra Show.
Welcome.
Welcome. And today we're drinking, oh my gosh, I keep trying to say this word and I can't. Mellifluous. Batch number 5 from Great Notion. And we are drinking it for a reason. So we went to the Wandering Tortoise this weekend and they had their Sour Fest, and we did a lot of tasting.
Yes, a ton of tasting. I
Yeah.
cannot wait to talk about this.
But
But
first,
first,
cheers,
cheers.
everybody.
And while he takes a drink, I'm going to bring in a little small piece to the show, and it's called "What Did Dedra Buy?" So I'm bringing this in because I do like to make a lot of just purchases, random purchases. Sometimes sober, a little inebriated, maybe a little too far, but that's what just makes this segment fun. So this purchase actually was a fun purchase because I love Dixon. I'm wearing one right now, so
Dixon.
obviously
And she wanted to bring
I
this on there because I gave her so much crap that Amazon or the mailbox, there's more packages in there almost every single time I go
oh
over
my
there.
god, whatever. So oh yeah, I think this is going to be my new favorite. So if you look at this, it's a t-shirt. It's a men's t-shirt because I feel like men have cooler t-shirts than the women's because I'm just not into all the crop tops. Like I don't want the beer belly hanging out or anything like that. But look, and then it is going to be such an awesome like Halloween shirt, and I'm not going to wait until Halloween, obviously. But I
She's
feel like
wearing that
this
next
is
week.
yes, I feel like this is easily like one of my new favorite t-shirts. And I don't remember what the name of this one specific one was, but I'm super excited to wear it. So I'm really happy for this purchase.
And I guess I'm happy for paying for it.
I am.
So
Okay.
before we went to Wandering Tortoise, there's a place right next door to it called Nelson's Fish Market. And we've been there a couple of times, and great place because you can actually take their food inside the Wandering Tortoise. You can even get a number, they'll just bring it right into the place. So they kind of share the same building and work well together. And the ceviche, I love ceviche, you do too, is something that I want to talk about because it doesn't look like typical ceviche with like cucumbers and tomato and onion. Or, well, I guess there's onion in there, but it doesn't look like the typical ceviche that you would get. And it's just like the fish inside there. It's kind of like a yellowish sauce and onion. Very, very basic. And we thought that the first time we got it, and we're like, oh man, we just paid how much for this little tiny cup of ceviche? And then we took those chips and ate it for the first time, and like 5 minutes later, it was gone.
It was freaking amazing.
Yeah.
It's not your traditional. There's like very few ingredients that go into it, and then it's actually like in this scenario, the less the better.
Yeah. And I was talking to the guy there. He said that it's more of a Peruvian-style ceviche. And the reason why he said that, I guess they have this yellow chili that they use inside the sauce. It kind of turns it almost like that yellow color and adds flavor and a little bit of heat also inside
Hmm.
the ceviche. And the fish that they used in it this time was hake, I think he said.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not exactly sure what kind of fish that is, but I just said, "Well, keep it going."
Well, I believe he said it was something similar to cod, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah, and you know, the last time we had that, which was, I'm gonna guess and say probably a year, maybe 2 years ago, and, they used scallops and cod together inside the ceviche, and I've never even seen scallops used in ceviche before. Have you?
No, I haven't. But when we go out, I am always kind of iffy about ordering the ceviche because I always just feel like it's not going to be good. It's going to be kind of weird. But even though like the one from Nelson's is amazing, it was a little bit pricey. But the pieces of fish that you get they're good chunks. They're a good, I don't know, like an inch cube chunk of fish. Like
Yeah.
they give you really big pieces in their ceviche. And another thing that I was so tempted, there was a couple things I was actually tempted to get when we were there, is they also have noble bread on
Mm,
site that they
yeah.
sell, and they had these huge sourdough loaves like this. It was huge. and it was $13, and I was like, "Man, I don't wanna pay $12.95." But thinking back, I really should have paid $12.95 for that loaf of bread because oh my gosh, I'm starting to drool.
Not again.
Because the sour we're talking about food.
I know.
But their sourdough at Noble is delicious. It's amazing. So if you ever have the opportunity or if you're out and about somewhere at a restaurant, and they have Noble bread, get it.
Yes.
Absolutely get it. And they also have a location just right down the street from the Wandering Tortoise.
Mhm.
Go there also. But if you're ever there, just definitely stop by and just order one of everything off of their menu. Because we went there once, tried their sandwiches. Their sandwiches were really good.
Yeah.
Went there a second time, or no, I think it was maybe the same visit. And I was
We
like, you
eat a
know
lot.
what? I was like, you know what? There's the sandwich, but they also make pizza, like their own
Yeah.
pizza there.
Using that same sourdough kind of,
Their own
starter
recipes.
or
They
whatever
do
that they
their
use.
own pizza dough
Mhm.
there. And I just looked at Adam and I was like, okay, they make amazing bread. Their pizza cannot be terrible. Like their pizza has to be just as amazing as the sandwich. And their pizza was actually really good too.
It was.
I didn't care for the salad, but I mean, you don't go to Noble Bread to go
Eat
order
a
a
salad.
salad, you know.
In fact,
But we were there for lunch on a weekday.
yeah, and it was just like leaves with a little bit of vinaigrette on it. That's why we were like the salad was, eh.
True.
But, that Noble
But
Bread, if you don't live in Phoenix, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to find your own sourdough place, which there I'm sure, across the country, but this place is one of our favorites here in town.
so the other thing I was gonna buy over there at Nelson's was a hat. Like I love my hats. I have a huge hat collection.
I'm wearing the
Um
Hopsology one right now, by the way.
I like it actually. I really do. And they had this hat, but it's like a Hawaiian almost theme hat and it just has like the little hook, their little logo from Nelson's. And I never thought I would be like, "Hey, check out that Hawaiian hat," you know?
Get a fish market hat.
Right? But I was really close to buying it because I was like, I really like that design. So I think the next time that we go to Wandering Tortoise, I think I'm gonna go for it. I think I'm gonna go get that hat.
Instead of getting the Wandering Tortoise hat. Yeah, whatever.
Oh.
You got a Wandering Tortoise T-shirt, so you're good.
Ah, I need to
Um,
add to my collection, my
yeah.
hat collection.
Well, the second thing that I'm gonna talk about is I had a banh mi sandwich. Now, if, all
Mm.
of you guys are familiar with banh mi's, it's a Vietnamese sandwich, and, they believe they use the noble bread too for that banh mi sandwich too, didn't they?
I'm sorry, did you say a
A
sandwich?
sandwich, yeah. I sure did. I sure did.
Okay, just checking.
Okay. Just making sure. And
Yeah.
usually it's done with pork, and I think it has pate in there and then pickled vegetables. Well, this one was different, to say the least. It was a poke banh mi sandwich. So they did the fresh tuna in a marinade, and that was the meat base with the pickled vegetables inside there. And oh my gosh. I wasn't even that hungry. And then after eating that ceviche, I was like, all right, I got to check the sandwich out too. And I'm like, banh mi? I'm like, I've never seen banh mi with any type of fish. I took a bite and I was like, oh my God. And I'm like, here, you got to have some. And then I just kept taking a bite and setting it back down.
Well, and it was a good sized sandwich
Oh my
too.
gosh. Yeah, it
It
was.
was a real good sized sandwich, and they cut it in half already, for us. And I looked at that sandwich and I was like, "Oh, I can't eat that whole thing. Just my half of it. My obligation to your sandwich. There was no way I was going to eat that, and especially after already going to town on a ceviche. And I was just like, this sandwich is going to be the death of me, and it's going to ruin my whole drinking day because
I'm gonna be full.
yeah, I'm going to be full on bread, and I'm just going to feel miserable. So I didn't eat the whole sandwich. I just took a couple bites.
I'm glad she took only a couple bites because I finished the whole rest of it.
Yeah, yeah, true. You and our friend
Yeah,
finished
yeah.
that other half too, which was good. Hey, sharing's caring.
It is, yeah, and that was oh my god, he thought the same thing. I saw him. He just came from lunch, and he was sitting there still eating it. So thank you, Randy. So I don't typically have this many notes when doing this show. So I usually remember the beers pretty well, and this time there was no freaking way. Um,
It was their sour festival,
oh,
so we absolutely had to go. There was no way that we were gonna miss this, and it's the Wandering Tortoise.
mhm.
And that's, again, why we're drinking sours on today's
Yes.
show. So a little bit about the my little list is
Come again?
it's
Mm,
it's a tart fruit punch smoothie ale. And
it had, like, a tropical kind of flavor, I thought, like a tropical smoothie, like, I don't know, those, like, pineapples and I don't even know.
right, and I was hoping on the can, because usually it gives like a pretty good description of what's in there. So
Not this time?
maybe no. Come on, Great Notion. You're making me look bad. I wanted to share what was in there.
But this was, I believe, the winner of all the ones that we tasted. Now, go ahead, you're gonna say
Well,
something?
I was gonna start trying to count and
No.
just be like, okay, of all these, this was the one that we definitely had twice
Yeah.
and then bought a can for home. So that just tells you how much we really enjoyed this one.
So I don't know if you remember, but we actually shared it with two of our friends, and immediately after we shared it, they went and bought a cup of it, and we had to drink it also. I mean, they were just like, "Holy crap! How did we miss this one on the menu?" So we had a total of 15, just me and you.
Wow.
Yeah, there was
But
47 beers on tap that I know of, and I think they had a couple extras. Oh, I don't have these in any kind of order, so I'm just gonna go down the list and tell you. But we started with two 8 ounce, and we're like, "Hey, we just got here. We're eating food. We'll start with like a 8 ounce pour." So we did that, and then we got three 4 ounce pours, and then I went back and got four 4 ounce pours.
it was like each time we came back to the table, there was another glass.
Yeah.
And the order just kept coming back bigger and bigger.
And I think after the first 9, I was like, "Okay, we gotta break it up with a couple of IPAs or something."
Yes, definitely. I was getting a little bit burnt out, so I really welcomed the hazies that we had.
Yeah, yeah, we had the hazies, and then we went back for a few more tastings of the sours, and I think probably a couple tastings of some more hazies too, but I'm gonna go down the list because you're one of your favorites, the Out of Orders, we had quite a bit of that, and, it's made by RAR, which I've, mentioned on the in the show before that, I can't even remember that double hazy that I had. Arr. Um, Who Got Spirit, which is strawberry, lime, and lemonade, and I remember that one. That one was really good too. That was one of my favorites. It wasn't as thick like this smoothie one right here, but it was still really good.
And you know what? I'm almost out. Like I've
I
really
know.
been going after mine.
I'm taking really small sips just to try to prevent that.
Me too, but it's not working.
Yeah, another one from RAR out of order called Rang, which is a guava mango sorbet and vanilla sour.
Mm,
Casey blending. So now this one, it was called Ghost Note. It was a plum cuvee, which is a saison, and that one it was a little bit. I mean, compared to like the sweetness that we were getting on the sours, had a
right.
little bit more of like the dry tartness. Do you remember that one that I got? It was like,
No.
okay, we're drinking sour, 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 and then that one, which did have the sour flavor to it also, but it just wasn't as sweet and it was much drier, I think, in flavor.
I think that was the one that was not my favorite,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, you
I
didn't
was like,
like it as
"Ooh,
much.
this is the sours that I don't like that I talk about that are watery." I feel like it almost had like a I feel like I always say this about the sours, like a Windex flavor to it.
Yeah, and it was just because it was so dry. Instead of the sweet, you get the almost like the sourness comes through a little bit more, and I think that's
Mm,
what you're getting on that.
gotcha.
We had another one from Great Notion called Jammy Pants, which was a blueberry, boysenberry, and blackberry sour, and that was one that you were we thought was going to be much better than it was. I thought it was still really good, but we just expected something like this. I think when we heard the
Right.
name Jammy Pants.
Right. Right. Definitely. And it was okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't everything I was my hopes and dreams
Another
were.
one from WeldWerks was called Bam Bam Rubble Rubble, which was a fruity pebbles in drink form, according to the description.
That was a spot on definition of it because I really did get the Fruity Pebble flavor
You
from it.
did? I thought it was very mild. You know, I felt like I've had other things that had that Fruity Pebble kind of flavors to it, and this one I felt didn't have as much as some of the other ones that I had. And maybe that was just me though.
Hey, you still tasted it. It
I did.
counts.
I did. It counts. Put that down on my notch. Bottle Logic had a fruited Berliner Weiss called Upside Down, which was a blackberry and vanilla. Solid, of course. You know, anything from Bottle Logic is
Logic?
going to be great.
Mhm.
Great Notion had the blueberry muffin. Now that one, you take a drink of that, and it was like you just bit into a blueberry muffin. Do you remember that one?
I do. I do. That one was really good.
That was actually for your request, wasn't it? I think that was one of
Yes.
the ones that you wanted to try for sure.
Yes, because one of our friends had that and they were like, "Oh, you gotta get this one because it's legit." And I was like, "Oh, all right, sold."
And then you got it. And of course, the Great Notion, Mellifluous. I don't know why I can't say it. Which was the winner though. Unique and tropical smoothie sour is what it said on the board. Trillium, daily serving peach and apricot Berliner Weiss. Now, anytime I see Trillium on the menu, got to try it. You know, they make really good hazies. I think that's out of Massachusetts, isn't it?
Yes. I don't know. I'm just going along with it.
Oh, okay.
Sounds good. Yeah. I mean, if you said, "Hey, that's out of New York or Florida," I've been like, "Yep, I think so."
And
Let's put that on our summer plan.
well, that is one of them, yeah, for sure. It was on my list already.
If you said, "Hey, it's in Arizona," I'd be like, "And we haven't been there."
And you'd have been like, yeah, sure. Say the
I'd be
same
like,
thing.
What are we waiting for?"
What are we waiting for? That was from Rocky 2, by the way.
You don't need to explain that to her.
And of course, it wouldn't be a sour fest without having some Drekker. We had the Chonk peach and white chocolate.
We bought some to go also.
Yeah, that was was it that peach and white chocolate one? I think it was. Yeah, I think you're
Yeah,
right. Another one by
right.
Drekker. What?
Of course I'm right.
There will be pert. Do you know that really does stand for a fart? And that's the Jules Deluxe Strawberry, Orange, and Banana, which was really good. That was one of the last ones that I got. And then our IPAs that we got was the Toppling Goliath, Fire, Skulls, and Money. And we got that as an 8 ounce to break up all those other ones because we're like, let's just sit here and sip for a little bit and have a hazy. So that was one of the ones that we got, and another one called Everywhere, which was called Tracing the Departed, which is Imperial double hazy. Oh, both of those. I thought after we got done, we switched it like halfway through.
Yeah,
Both of those were just so good.
they were. And I'm glad that we got the 8-ounce pours because we both literally, I think, looked at each other at the same time across the table and were like, 4 ounces left, 4 ounces left, trade. It was perfect. It was perfect. The timing was great. And I'm glad we did that because sometimes you can get a little bit burnt out on the flavor, or either you can just drink it way too fast. And I think that these two, back to back, definitely it was a great compliment to each other, and it was really, really good.
Yeah.
Did we get any of those to go?
Got a couple others, but I don't remember seeing those on the. We had actually two from Everywhere. There was another one called Nothing in the Way, which isn't that a Nirvana song?
I don't know. I was never a big Nirvana person, so I'm
Okay.
sorry. I can't tell you that one.
I'm pretty sure that it was, but that was a double dry hopped West Coast, and I think that was one of the last ones that I got
Mm,
when I got you that chonk, just
mhm.
because I wanted something. I'm like, I just need like a West Coast something clean before we left because I just didn't want to leave with like my
Yeah.
gums or my lips sticking to my teeth or
Right,
something.
right, and sometimes I feel like after you get done with the sour, you're just thirsty, like, you want some water.
Yeah. And I think one of the last ones that we tried was the North Park beer. It was called Aroma Constrictor, which was another hazy IPA that we had while we were there. So I thought we did pretty well having 15 while we were there.
Yeah, we definitely did a divide and conquer. Share and conquer?
Share and conquer.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think share and conquer is better. Um, yeah,
But there were
we
still 32 other beers that we didn't have at least.
true. But I mean, I feel like we share and conquer everything, and that's why we're able to eat as much food as we do or order as much food as we do because we always get one thing whenever we go out on vacation. We always try to get food. Whenever we get food, we try to split it and share. So that way we're not full. We can go on to the next place, get an appetizer or get something, just like not an entree, but yeah, get an entree.
Hmm.
But man, I just, whenever we go out, I always get stuck and I always, not always, I'm trying to say no on the fries. Let's make better choices. I need to make better choices and get a salad. But I mean, nobody ever is like eating a salad and they're completely satisfied and they're like, oh my
Ooh,
God, this
salad.
salad is so delicious. But when you have fries and you're not shoving your salad in someone else's face, like, oh my God, you got to try it, you know? But
Eat a little soggy leaf and
with fries, it's like, oh, these fries are so crispy. Here, try it. Check out this sauce. Or these fries are so fresh. They're crispy, they're battered, and you wanna share those because those are good. Not I mean, salads are okay, but you don't wanna share. You don't wanna, like, put that on anybody because then they're gonna be look at you like, "No, thanks."
And meanwhile, she said she's gonna try getting salad, but isn't she the same one that gave me crap a few episodes ago for not getting French fries at a Lamborghesa?
I'm still yes, yes, and I'm still thinking about those wings also that
Oh
you
yeah.
also didn't get.
But you know what? Like I said, plenty of other weekends.
I was like, "Why are you bringing up OSHA?"
Yeah.
Hey, you brought it up first.
Yep.
Ugh.
But all in
Anyways,
all,
bye.
hey, where you going? Great weekend. I mean, that was a lot of fun. Good hanging out with friends. And now this is an episode that we actually didn't talk about a brewery. We talked about a lot of breweries that we got their beer, but
It's true.
tap houses are a fun place to spend our time also. So I guess Hopsology was very similar to that, even though they brewed beer there. We're in the hat, by the way, saying again. But this is a place, there's a few places in town that actually do craft beer the right way. I mean, just having it all craft beers. And when I go to a craft beer bar, I really expect to see something that I can't get in a normal place. And I think that's what makes it special.
Oh, and they had a mimosa slushy. They do
Yes.
slushies there, on the weekends as well,
That didn't come up
which
on my list. I'm sorry.
loser. But and it came in a champagne flute, but the straw, it was one of those paper straws. But that paper straw was like 15 inches long.
And like inch thick, and it's sticking. It's like half the volume of the cup. You got to take
I
it
thought
off the table and drink it.
well, I thought the cup was gonna tip over because the straw was gonna make it so top heavy.
Oh my
But
gosh. A paper straw makes it top heavy.
hey, it was a big straw. And I almost asked you because I feel like drinking out of it was creating a scene because I've got it like a foot away from my face. It's a paper straw, and nobody can trust a paper straw. So I just felt like I was almost just chasing the straw. And then I'm like, oh my God, any second, this damn thing is going to start coming undone. And now it's going to be even worse. So I almost asked you just to cut it. Um, and then I was like, well, I just want to take the straw out altogether. I know what you guys are thinking, don't judge. But I was just like, you know what? No, I want to use the straw because that's how the drink came. So I feel like it should have
Yeah.
been drink with
And
a
you're sitting
straw.
there like this probably, and it's like because it's a frozen one, it'd probably be stuck at the bottom of the cup.
Oh my God. And could you imagine? It's going to do that ice thing where it's just going to splash all over my face. And that being the first place of the day, I would have had to have bought more stuff over there at Wandering Tortoise.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you were already you had chills. What was up with that?
Saturday was a great day. And in the car, I was like, oh, I'm going to be sweaty. I don't want to be uncomfortable. So I turned the air on kind of high and I kind of froze myself out ahead of time because I was like, okay, well, at least, once we get there and if it's kind of warm, because I usually have their doors and windows open and rolled up. And I was like, well, if it's kind of warm, I'll at least start to slowly thaw out and be comfortable inside the Wandering Tortoise. And yes, I do think about these things. And we got in there and it was a beautiful overcast day. The high I think was 75 and they had the fans going on inside, and I think just right where I was sitting, there was a fan right over us and maybe some air conditioning that was blowing. And I had a dress on and I was freezing. I could not for the life of me get warm. And I was just like, oh, I can't shake this chill. So I was like, well, maybe if I just keep drinking and drinking, I'll be okay.
Did it work?
Yeah.
I guess so. Well, probably not after that slushy that you had.
I was gonna say, well, I didn't buy anything. Oh yeah, I really wasn't. I went and looked. Obviously, I went and
Yeah.
looked. Um,
Buy anything as in merchandise.
yes, and I just didn't really see anything there that I liked as far as color wise. It was like a soft army green, like a mustard yellow, and like a soft bubblegum pink, I guess. And I wanted a zip up one. I didn't want a hoodie because I was like, oh, it's going to look weird with my dress. So I was trying to find one that matched, and I didn't want it to look weird. I didn't want to wear a hoodie with a dress and walk around look like an idiot. So I was like, "Ugh, you know what? I'm just going to freeze it out. I'm going to freeze it out. I'll be fine. I'll be okay."
I'm fine.
Yeah. Who doesn't need a little frostbite on, Arizona,
Gosh,
75 degrees?
75 degrees and she had chills. Can you believe it? We thrive for this.
I know. I don't know what was going on.
Oh well. Do you know what? At least you had chills. At least you're not just sweating. So
True, and that's one thing is I'll freeze myself to death before I sit in an area where I'm sweating.
yeah.
When I get hot and sweaty, and then I just tend to get a little bit cranky. But when I'm cold, I'm a lot happier. I'm a little happier. No, I'm a lot happier when I'm cold.
Very good. But one other thing that Wandering Tortoise does is a lot of times they'll have food trucks there too. They even had one that used to be stationed right out front. Remember, it was like a Filipino barbecue place too, and
Oh,
that was neat. They didn't have it anymore, but I think they have a
um,
food truck that normally comes through.
yes, I think they're the one that now goes to Wandering Tortoise, not Wandering Tortoise.
It's exactly the same
Um,
place.
shut up. Oh, oh my god, we've had their beer, like, the past 7 times.
Oh, Ren House?
Yes,
It's the same one?
Jesus. Yeah,
Oh,
that's the
okay.
same place.
Interesting. I didn't even know that.
I don't know why that was so hard to remember.
That's all right. I'm the one who usually is like, "Oh."
No, you still are.
Oh, man. But, looking at our glasses here, that kinda tells us it's the,
End of the
end of our
show.
show. Well, are you drowning it down in it already?
Mm-mm,
Are you
mm-mm.
drowning it? Oh my gosh.
My sorrows? Yes.
Yes. What sorrows? This is good stuff.
Because the beer is almost out.
I know. This was
That's
a
the
great one.
sorrow.
I would say that is definitely the winner of our choices this past weekend. That was excellent, excellent beer. Very, very unique. I thought it was fun. And
It is kinda
tropical
fun.
smoothie sour, right up your alley.
Yes. So, a big thank you to,
Great notion.
the yes, Great Notion, but also to the Wandering Tortoise for putting on the Sour Festival. It was amazing, and I had a ton of fun and a lot of really good sours. So, thank you, Wandering Tortoise.
Oh yeah. Well, cheers everybody. We appreciate you joining us. Down the hatch.
Down the hatch.
You can find us on, of course, YouTube, your podcasting platform, and Instagram. So please reach out to us. We'd love to hear from you. Always looking for new places to go. And, the beer community is something that we are very, very passionate about and love connecting with each and every one of you. Cheers, everybody.
Till next time.